What's the most important thing about buying a house? Is it the location, the finishes, getting access to see them? The most important thing about buying a house is buying the right house at the right price. Just because you're approved for a maximum loan amount doesn't mean you can afford the monthly payments that go with it. With the interest rates on the rise, many people fall in love with a home just to find out that the monthly payments are unattainable. Just the other day, I had a client share their home buying experience with me with another realtor. They got a mortgage pre-approval, went house hunting, and found a house they fell in love with. 2 months later, they moved into the property just to find out that their fridge broke down on them, their washer was leaking, and they incurred all kinds of unexpected costs in thousands of dollars, not to mention the headache that came along with it. You know what the old saying is, you always inspect before you expect. That's why we follow a proven home buying process that's given many of our clients a stress-free home buying experience. I remember when I was buying my first property, I was overwhelmed with all the information out there. So this time I put together a buyer guide that walks you through the entire process step by step so you have the smoothest experience possible. I also threw in a buyer checklist and some preferred vendors so you know exactly how to take that first step. You can find the link in the description below. Here are the 5 main points to consider. Getting a pre-approval for your mortgage, assemble your home buying team, know your players, put your offer in writing, conditions and paperwork, and last but not least, closing. Getting pre-approved. When you decide to buy an item, what is the first thing that comes to mind? How much does it cost? In real estate, in order to determine what a home costs, we need to speak to a mortgage agent, unless you're buying the home cash. Now I know what you're thinking, wouldn't I need to look at some options first to determine what I want to buy? You're absolutely right. However, wouldn't it be a waste of time looking at homes that don't fall in your budget, or falling in love with a house and getting excited just to find out it's out of your range? A mortgage agent looks at your finances and advises the expenses after looking at your income and debt. Now you know exactly what a home would cost if it falls in your budget. Assemble your home buying team. The home buying process comes with multiple steps, participating parties, and potential obstacles that can be overcome with the right team by your side. Your appraiser, home inspector, insurance agent, lending company, and of course, your real estate agent are all important pieces to the puzzle. Buying a new home is literally a team sport. There are so many important timelines, tasks, documentations, and responsibilities that need attention immediately. Besides working with a professional team that you trust, it's important that these individual players have the ability to effectively communicate and execute on decisions together. The good news is that the role of a realtor is to be the glue between all the parties. What I mean by that is we as realtors are required to facilitate the transaction. This is why it always helps to take the realtor's recommendations on who the team players of the home buying process should be. This is not mandatory and your realtor can work with any professional, but it does help to have the whole team work in harmony. Searching for homes. There are many platforms that display homes for sale, but I can't stress on how inaccurate they can be. Here are some of the most common things that I've noticed my clients send me from these websites. Properties with inaccurate or incomplete information, homes that are sold and not updated online, properties that are expecting well over the list price, or properties that just don't exist and listed as clickbait so you can call the real estate agent. This is where your realtor can step in and provide you with the most up-to-date information of properties that are just listed, coming soon, and recently price change. For investors, they can share distressed homes, fixer-uppers, rental properties that can demand high rents. Once you select some homes you like, your realtor will share with you neighborhoods to avoid, homes that fall in your range, low-rated school areas, high-rated crime areas, demographics, renovation costs, maintenance concerns, etc. These are all important factors that help increase the value of your potential home. Once you find a home that you fall in love with, it's time to make an offer. A good agent always does these 3 things to negotiate a good deal and protect the client's best interest. Good communication with the listing agent. a thorough analysis of the sales in the area, find the motivation of the seller, like a quick closing, purchased another property and has to move, downsizing or upsizing due to personal reasons, etc. I remember negotiating a deal with a seller where the seller had tenants living in the property and they were a headache to deal with and show the property. Our client saw the home and saw potential but wanted to move in. Now, by law, the sellers are allowed to evict the tenants if the new homeowners are moving into the property. So we offered a lowball offer and demanded vacant possession. Lo and behold, the sellers did accept the offer and we got a great deal on this home. Happy sellers and happy buyers. Once we receive an accepted offer, the due diligence phase starts. A series of timelines like the mortgage approval, inspection, appraisal, and other requirements that would be stated in the contract. Once the conditions on the offers are fulfilled, it comes in from all angles at this point. The insurance agents, lenders, processors, sellers, and real estate agent all have to meet the same timelines to ensure a smooth closing. A good realtor always books a visit prior to the closing date to ensure everything in the home is just the way that you first saw it. Then your bank will send financial instructions to your lawyer. Your lawyer will then call you into the office to sign the final paperwork. That's when you're required to have home insurance for the property you're buying as well. And then on closing date, voila, you're a proud homeowner. If you like this type of educational content, please like and subscribe below. I would highly appreciate it. I do post a video every 2 weeks and I will know what type of videos you find useful. If you're thinking of buying a property in the near future, click on the link below for the free buying guide. It will save you a ton of time, money, and hassle. Until next time, we provide results that move you.